Good afternoon. I'm John Becker with a look at your top stories on this Wednesday. Authorities warn hundreds of people may be victims of a gas pump scam involving skimmers. Investigators say the operation spanned 3 states. The Knox County Sheriff's Office says 8 skimmers were found in a North Knoxville apartment yesterday, along with magnetic card readers and almost $18,000 in cash. The discovery comes after 3 suspects were arrested last week. Police say they aren't sure just how many gas stations those skimmers were installed in or how many potential victims may be at risk.
Throughout the entire investigation, whenever we have them on video in our stores, they're swiping multiple cards and withdrawing numerous amount of money each time.
Coming up on 10 News at 6, hear how a tip and some pictures led police to the men and thousands of dollars in cash.